Hey, I'm Danika, and today I'll be taking you through a 15-minute lower body stretch routine. All the stretches in this routine will benefit your lower body. In this routine, some of the exercises will last for 30 seconds and others will last for a minute. Let's get started. For the first stretch, we are going to do a flat foot sit. This will stretch out your ankles and your feet. Next up, we are going to do a toe sit. This is very similar to the previous stretch, it's just that your toes will be pointing down instead of away from you. This will benefit your toes and your ankles, but mainly your toes. Once again, we are going to do a flat foot sit. Most people don't stretch out their ankles or their feet, but they're actually very important to stretch because you use them very frequently throughout the day. Now we are going to do a toe sit again. Try to pull your toes as close to your knees as possible. Next up, ankle rolls. You're going to sit on the ground and then move your toes in a circular motion. Continue going in the same direction because we will switch and do the opposite way. Now we are going to do them in the opposite direction. While doing these, try to form the biggest circle possible to get the most beneficial stretch. Next up, quad stretch. You are going to be on the ground with one leg straight and the other bent. Your legs should form a 90-degree angle and you should prop yourself up on your elbows. This stretch will benefit your quads. Switch to the other side and remember to aim to have a 90-degree angle in your legs. Downward dog is a very common position in yoga, and it also is very beneficial for the backs of your legs, including your calves. When doing this position, aim to have your arms and legs straight with your heels as close to the ground as possible. Next up, straight leg sit back. You're going to put one leg out straight to your side and the other one's going to be bent. And then you're going to lean back. This is going to be a good stretch for the back of your leg. Switch to the other side and make sure to keep your legs straight and in the same position. Single leg forward fold, you're going to straighten one leg and bend the other, and then reach forward and grab your toes if you can. Try to pull your toes towards your chest. Switch to the other side and make sure that your leg stays straight. Next up, forward fold. You're going to fold forward with both legs straight, and if you can, you're going to grab your toes and pull them towards yourself. Once again, we are going to do downward dog. Make sure that your legs and your arms are straight and that your heels are as close to the ground as possible. While doing a low lunge, make sure that your knee is not going over your toes. Try to go down as low as you can to get the most beneficial stretch. Now we are going to pull our front leg in and open our hips up. If you need to, you can move your left foot to be more behind you so that you don't hurt your knee. Now we are going to do the same two exercises on the other side. The most important part about doing a lunge is that your knee cannot go over your toes, because that will defeat the purpose of the stretch and may injure you. Now open your hips up and bring your front foot a little bit closer to your body. Remember, if you need to, you can put the back foot behind you so that you don't hurt your knee. To do the newspaper, you're going to lay down on the ground and then cross one leg over the other as though you were reading a newspaper. Then you're going to grab your leg and pull it towards you. Make sure to grab underneath your knee, because if not, you might hurt your knee. Now do the other side. Try to pull your leg as close to your body as you can. Cobra. This is another very common yoga pose. When you do it, make sure that your feet are flat and also make sure that your elbows have a little bit of a bend in them. While doing child's pose, aim to have your forehead touching the ground. This is the only stretch in this routine that we will be doing for a minute. Now we are going to do Cobra again. Make sure to push your shoulders away from your ears and keep a little bit of a bend in your elbows. To do this stretch, you are going to cross your legs and then fold forward. Try to get your chest and head as low to the ground as possible. Now you're going to put your other leg on top and complete the stretch for another 30 seconds. Next up, butterfly. You're going to put the soles of your feet together and pull them in as close to your body as you can. And then try to push your knees as close as you can as the ground. Make sure not to flap your knees up and down. Now there are going to be two 30-second blocks to do whatever stretch you think would be most beneficial for you from this video. I will be starting by doing a forward fold, but you can do whatever you would like to. Now I'm going to transition into my second stretch of choice, downward dog. I chose the stretch because my calves were feeling tight, but you can do whatever you would like to. Well done. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time a new video is posted. Thanks for watching. Bye!